dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name, amen. I get video wey I want present to una this very moment, and I go dey follow una dey watch the video. After we don watch am together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos.
I'd ask you this: what did you win? Did you win the confidence of the people, or you won intimidation and fear of the people? Did you win the belief of the people, or you won their disbelief in what Nigeria has become, sadly? Did you win the trust of the people, or you won the discontent of the people? Did you truly win them over, or you won chaos on the streets? Did you truly win the affirmation of the people, or you won the coercion of the people? Did you really win the togetherness of the people, or you won the division of the people because of your own innate selfish benefits? Did you truly win the love of the people, or you won the disgust of the people? So I ask again, for all of those that won by coercing the people, what did you win, I ask you? One day will come, we'll grow old, we'll be in our dying beds, and we'll take a panoramic view at our lives. Would you truly say that this was a moment you were proud of? Would you truly tell your children that this is a moment I can bequeath to you as my legacy? Would you truly say it was a sweet victory? Because after all is said and done, life will have stripped you to bare knuckle. It will be a preparation to meet your maker, and you will take a panoramic view of your life. You've got nothing to hide or no shame. You are no longer who you used to be. It's going to be you and your conscience. What will you say to yourself about this moment? And that's why today should be a time of introspection. I believe Nigeria can heal despite the brokenness in the country today. But for us to heal, we need to tell ourselves the truth. And for those that did win in a clean way, that got the affirmation of the people, continue to do your good work. Continue to win the trust of the people. But in all of this, have we truly won togetherness?
Personally beat a police woman. This is condemnable, really condemnable. There is no reason for this. I mean, I am so ashamed of the security forces at this moment. RUFAI.
This is sad. Just like I condemn Ijeoma for beating a policewoman, I condemn the other thugs for going to disrupt ballot boxes in Agor Palace Way, in other parts of Okota and other parts of Lagos. And please, let us look within. I asked a question before, Oji. Have we won the confidence of people, or we've won chaos? Have we won trust, or we've won distrust? Have we made ourselves closer, or we've divided ourselves? Because of politics, we set our state on fire. Because some people want power at all costs, they'll do anything. You say you want to serve the people, but you want to destroy the people before you serve them. Is that life? It is a sober moment for Nigeria. It is a moment where we should all sit down and cry and introspect. Like I asked a question before, in our dying days, when our lives flashes before all of us in our face, can we look at this moment and be proud of it? We saw the police drop the ball, but also commendation to the police officers that decided to be good and defended the people. We saw INEC drop the ball with all sorts of shenanigans, but also commendations to INEC officials that did well. We saw thugs. And you see, these thugs fail to realize that those that are sending you all of these heinous errands, they don't mean well for you. You will constantly be their thug. Can't you see your life is not better? Your job description has always been a thug for the last 20 years of your life. And that's what you will constantly be, at the expense of their children doing well abroad and living the good life. You see, you are a result of the failure of society. And they are using you to aid more failures and discordant tunes in society. This is a day we should weep for our country. We thought BREAKIN was going to be a game changer. We thought election was going to be free and fair. But we have anarchy on the streets of Lagos. That's why you see the opposition is rejecting the results, not congratulating. You can see how Gbadebo Roosevelt was saying, how will I congratulate these sham elections? So an election where your opposition cannot congratulate you, you think truly you won inside?
Yeah.
You think you won the confidence of the people? You think by telling people because they are not from your ethnic group, they must not vote in a state where they pay taxes, they own land.
This is the situation.
You think by people that like Bayo or Ononuga that knows what it means to divide people, because there's a message going around about how we went to the Holocaust Museum in Rwanda in 2018 and he said no to ethnic bigotry. But he tweeted a word of ethnic bigotry yesterday.
Do you want to read that?
Please, I would like to read it out.
Go ahead and read it out.
Because he tweeted a word of ethnic bigotry and people called him out. He said, let 2023 be the last time Igbos interfere in Lagos politics. There shall be no repeat in 2027. Lagos is like Anambra, Imo, Nigerian state. It's no man's land, no federal capital territory. It is a Yoruba land. Mind your business. But when he tweeted this, he forgets in a hurry that there is a certain Mr. Ben Akabweze that is one of the brain box of their APC thinking cap, current DG. Of what is it called, the budget office. How will Mr. Ben Akabweze feel when he sees that message?
You talked about the fact that he visited the Holocaust site. I also pull that up if you can actually.
The likes of
do you want to take that as well?
I will take that. The likes of Mr. Fani Kayode that is fanning the embers. He forget that an Igbo woman gave birth to children for him.
Yeah.
And they are fanning the embers of war. He said in 2018, I just visited the genocide memorial in Rwanda. 90 minutes tour left me deeply sober. After 90 minutes, I recommend that it's a must-go place for ethnic champion pastors and imam harboring hatred about their fellow human beings and non-adherents of their faith. I hope we will take away, as I did, that all human beings, you know, in most cases have a choice about who they are in this world. Our ethnic identity is not determined by our maker. So why do we hate a person? Because he is not a member of our group or ethnic stock. All right? Why should a Christian hate a Muslim? Vice versa. Let's all live in peace and love. So what changed for Mr. Bayo Ononuga? Politics?
Let's ask Dr.
Politics?
All right. Dr. Abati, take that question.
Well, you know, violence was not just in Lagos. It was in other states of the Federation. We had an election that was characterized by violence. From Lagos to Enugu State, to Rivers State, to Akwa Ibom State, and as at the last count, the report was that about 20 persons or more died as a result of these March 18 elections in Nigeria. Worse than that, APC campaign director in Rivers was killed. In another state, a party chieftain was abducted and he was later killed, all because of elections. The case of Lagos, yes, the melodrama in Lagos was particularly instructive and condemnable, and it's a pity that, you know, the major political leaders in Lagos, they've been very silent about it, which is something that is quite curious. What is even more curious was that this election was held on a Saturday. I imagine that after all this violence, all this snatching of ballot boxes, intimidation of people, these same people will must have gone to church on Sunday to go and pray to God, right? Yes. And yet only the previous day they were behaving in a riotous manner. These same people will have said, oh, as a Muslim, let me pray. So you find this contradiction in our society, where there is that distance between private morality and public morality. What is the content of the melodrama in Lagos? You had the thugs, the touts, you had traditional priests, you even had traditional rulers, kings and baales, behaving like thugs and threatening people who either look like they are Igbos or they look like, they are non-indigenous of Lagos, promoting the politics of hate. You showed a video there where they were going around that if you know you will not vote for our party, don't just bother to come out. And if you know you are Igbo, just leave Lagos. And I mean, the pain about it is that when will this, what will come out of this? Society has been further divided. Non-indigenous in Lagos may no longer trust those that say that this is Yoruba land and outsiders are not welcome when it comes to politics. And it's most unfortunate that a distinguished journalist like Mr. Ononuga, because he's now a politician, will allow himself, to be used, or he will lend himself to the promotion of ethnic hate. And he went further to even say that he has no apologies. That, look, Lagos is for Lagosians. Anybody that is not happy can leave town. Well, I hope they are going to tell Joe Igbokwe, who is condemned as a Yoruba man in his village because he's entrenched in Lagos politics. I hope Mr. Ononuga has advised Joe Igbokwe to also leave town, because Igbokwe is an APC chieftain in Lagos and is not a Yoruba man the last time that I checked. So this is the ridiculous thing about ethnic hate and about ethnic profiling. As for Gbadebo Road's rival, yes, it's perfectly within his rights to say that he will go to court. And he has said he rejects the outcome. The emphasis, as Sanwo-Olu himself was saying in a certain speech, is about, look, Agberos took over the election. Rival, yes, it's perfectly within his rights to say that he will go to court. And he has said he rejects the outcome of the election in its entirety. And what is Gbadebo Road's rival's offense? They say his mother is Igbo, and that he bears Chinedu, and that he cannot speak Yoruba. Well, is Yoruba the official language in Alausa? Does the Constitution say part of the requirement for becoming the governor of a state is that you must speak the local language, and that your mother must come from that particular place? I mean, the emphasis, as Sanwo-Olu himself was saying in a certain speech, it's about character, it's about competence, right? If it's about character and competence, why do a reductio ad absurdum and talk about your ability to speak Yoruba, when even most of these people that are there, they are not even from Lagos. Yes. These are people from elsewhere. And then one other point that Gbadebo Road's rival made was that, look, Agberos took over the election. He said it was an election by thugs, promoted by thugs. And we saw that thuggery at various levels, from the level of traditional rulers and baales who wanted to do Oro, or who wanted to do Agon, or who decided to attack journalists and abuse journalists. I hope they will not say that journalists should leave Lagos. I hope it won't come to that, And then, of course, to people who are placing ritual offerings at different junctions, where at least I saw the picture of one man who decided to consume the ritual sacrifice as breakfast. So he turned it into a sumptuous meal. But as for Gbadebo Road's rival, yes, he can go to the tribunal. Yeah. But he may well be surprised that the same Agberos that is condemning, this is Nigeria, one of them may end up as Minister of Transportation. Don't put anything past these people. All right.